All right, team, welcome to your yoga sculpt class. We have Julie and Carolina here as demos, and the doggies. We got Rocky and Rosie that will be entertaining you constantly. We're actually going to start standing today. So take a big mountain pose, lift your arms up over your head. Then exhale, side stretch to the right. Hold there and breathe. Tip your gaze up under your left armpit. And as you tip it under the left armpit, feel a little bit of length in your lat. So this week is a holy week for a lot of traditions. Passover and Easter are coming. And so as we create space in today's practice, I'm aiming for what we have to be a holy encounter. Come through center, forward fold, exhale. Maybe you bounce, sway a little left, right. I like to roll the outer edges of my feet to feel them stretch open. I think a lot of things can be a holy encounter. Just the fact that you woke up this morning breathing. I was having like chest pains last night, and you know you get in your head. You're like, oh shit, am I having a heart attack? It was probably more muscular, but you get in your head. And so I was like, when I woke up this morning, I was like, thank you, world. Rise up to mountain pose, inhale. Lean to the left, other side. As you look up under the right armpit, it's true. I was like, this might be the last night that I go to sleep. What can you do? I was tired, and I was like, if this is it, this is it.
Not like to the hospital.
I mean, it wasn't like down my arm. It was just in my chest. Okay.
Wait and see if I wake up.
Come through center, breathe in. Forward fold.
Oh, I did.
Carolina's laughing because she's like, why didn't you go to the hospital? If it's my time, it's my time. Squat, tuck, and curl, tiny ball. I didn't mean to start this with such morbid intentions. Okay, from your squat, tuck, and curl, pull your face and your knees closer together and let your whole upper back round. Get some space in your upper back, stretching it out. Big inhale, big exhale. It's kind of a funky transition. Kick your left leg back for one-legged halfway lift. Level your left hip down with your right. Breathe in. Step back to a low lunge. You may have to adjust your stance on your mat. Bend in and out. So a holy encounter is you using your breath to your advantage. A holy encounter is saying, wow, my body works today. What a miracle. Inhale your right leg high. Swing it up. And then exhale, chaturanga push-up, halfway up. Upward facing, breathe in. Exhale, child's pose, roll it back, 3 breaths. Stretch your back, your low back, your fronts of your shin splints. Can your breath be inviting almost? Every time you inhale, you're inviting life force in. Come on in, life. Inhale, giving CO2 back. Downward facing dog. Find length in all parts of your fingers and toes. Make an imprint in this class and in this moment you've taken for yourself. Bend your knees, look forward. Forward fold, top of the mat. Let's flow at once. Rise up to mountain pose, breathe in. Side stretch to the right. Just come through center, inhale, and side stretch to the left. Come back through center, breathe in. Forward fold, hug your strong legs. Halfway lift, head up. Squat, tuck, curl, and hold here. Now you're on your tippy toes again, flailing out all of the toes and spreading open the plantar fascia. Kick your right leg back, one-legged halfway lift. Whenever I say that, aim for your head to be aligned with your back foot like an airplane pose. Breathe in, step back to a lunge, and bend in and out of your lunge a few times. This beginning part of class is really for us to create space. We never know what's gonna drop in, so we want space for when it comes. Inhale, 3-legged dog, send your left leg up. Exhale, single leg push-up, chaturanga, take it down. Inhale, upward dog, stretch your chest. Exhale, downward dog. All right, let's build on it. Bend your knees, breathe in. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Good, go right into squat, tuck, and curl. And let's do a few back and forth. So kick your left leg up, breathe in. Back to squat, tuck, and curl. doing this action, roll your right heel into the ground to tone your hamstrings, and then go onto your tippy toes to stretch your ankles. Just that left leg up and back, give me about 3 more. Squeezing through the right heel, tippy fingers, or you can use your weights as arm extenders. Awesome, last one, step your left leg back. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift your right arm up. Look up towards it, breathe in. Exhale, triangle pose, lean forward. Tickle your right fingertips inside of your right leg, look up at your left hand. So that area I told you was tight. Sometimes it's my heart, but most of the time it's really like a muscular feeling more than it is the heart itself. Right here, if I wanted to stretch that space, you would look up and stretch the scalenes and the lymph that lie around the collarbone. Open up space around your pecs. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. And if you like single leg action, you can hover that right leg. Stretch your heart open. Today, I choose downward facing dog to find a holy encounter. Look forward. Squat, tuck, curl, top of the mat. Okay, other side. One-legged lift. High rosie, lift your right leg back. Back to squat, tuck, and curl. One-legged lift, right leg back. Back to squat, tuck, and curl. She loves the good kisses. Do a few. Pick up and back. Do you think you're going to use these 20s today? I'm going to put them on my mat for now, but if you want them, let me know. All right, guys, last one. Step your right leg back. Reverse triangle. Lift up and back. Lean. Lengthen out of your left side. Breath in. Triangle pose and hold. Just like we said before, rotate the heart and scapula up and squeeze your back together. Can you peel the right hip up to stretch your TFL? The last minute of our warm-up. Just enjoy all the length we're creating. Reverse triangle again. Pull back. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it down. Inhale, upward dog. I choose downward dog, a mindful experience. Inhale, bend your knees. We'll flow at once. Exhale, squat, tuck, curl, top of the mat. Lift your left leg up, one-legged halfway lift. Just step back to a lunge. Reverse triangle, lift your right arm high, breathe in. Triangle pose to tone your side abs. Inhale, back to reverse, tug up. Exhale, single leg push up, ha. Inhale, I choose, lift the heart up. Exhale, down dog to see the miracles. Bend your knees. Squat, tuck, curl. Kick your right leg up, one-legged lift. Step back to lunge. Reverse triangle, lift, breathe in. Trikonasana, lean forward. Get it, Cindy, reverse triangle, pull from your obliques. Exhale, single leg push up. Take it down. So moving through the center of our body. Shift yourself to high plank. Walk your toes into a little bit of a squat, tuck, curl. Then walk yourself back to plank. Squat, tuck, curl. Back to plank. You can stay here slow, working the legs, or hop in and then hop back. Be gentle in your joints and aim for your chest to stay right over your hands the whole time. You hop back, hop forward. Ooh, I love Louis Fonsi, but we gotta pick up the beat a little bit. I do love him though, he's so great. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Take it back. All right, team. Inhale, right leg high. Low lunge, exhale. Drop your back knee and take one heavy weight in your right hand, side bends. Or maybe 2, oh you got it, maybe 2 light weights together. That's a Julie, lunge, side bends. Inhale, lower right. Exhale, pull to the left. Inhale, lower right. If you're like, Katie, this feels pretty stable, you can come off your back knee. Lift and hover from that lunge position. Lean it right. Exhale, center. Lean it right. Exhale, center. I want you to stabilize from your front right leg. Good. Julie's got her knee right over her ankle, working so much abdominal strength, you're halfway. A lot of class, even though it may not feel like a crunch does, right, where you're crunching the front of your abs, it's dynamic core experience. 15 seconds. We're moving your torso, the whole 360 of your core in different ways. That in and of itself is a holy encounter that our torso can work in and of itself. together to touch, side bends to the right. Reach right, left elbow, left hip. Reach right, left elbow, left hip. So you've got about a minute here. Trust the depth of your bend. It's gonna be a lot easier now because before when we were in a lunge, you had to deal with that staggered stance. With 2 feet down, all you have to do is worry about the depth of your side bend. In this 30 seconds though, can you challenge the depth? If, let's say, you can't go heavier, double pulse twice. Pulse twice to the one side, then come back up. It's not up to me to ask you to go as hard as you possibly can. I can suggest it, I can give you a good blueprint to tone yourself, but it's up to your mental and your heart, your emotional state to say, I'm gonna give everything I have today. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, wood chop squat. Inhale to the right hip, to the left shoulder. Squat position, don't move your knees. Keep those knees straight down. Inhale, squat, exhale, wood chop. Your knees track straight through your toes. This one heavy weight works, or 2 little light weights pushed together. You swing to the shoulder, back over your right hip. You got it, Steve. Inhale, drop. Exhale, abs, super tight. Rock in that beautiful oblique strength, the internal and external obliques that wrap and line your ribs that help you twist. We got 8, 7, push a little harder, 6. Can your squat be a little deeper? Just 4 more. This is your experience of you coming alive. 3, 2, exhale, high plank. You can go back to where we started. You walk into squat, tuck, curl, back to plank, or side curl hops. Hop up to the right, back to plank. Hop up to the left, back to plank. Right, plank, left, plank. If you're not into hopping, you can step. You can also do plank side kicks. You can hold steady through your plank and kick opposite arm and leg. Yeah, Julie, now land super light. If I were to turn down the music, I wouldn't hear you land. Let's go 8. Let's go 7. We're getting off your hands after this. 6, fight for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, down dog. Left leg high, stretch it up. Low lunge, grab your weight. Drop your back knee from the top of the set. Lean to the left, bend to the right. Lean to the left, right elbow to the right. Stay there, or lift your back knee up. Lean, squeeze, reach, pull. Finding length through each of your sides. Stabilize through your strong foundation of your legs. One of my favorite expressions, and I don't think I made it up. I probably took it from like Elizabeth Gilbert, who I love. She has like talks about magic all the time. She says we have to make the mundane moments of our life miraculous. Even the little things, like dogs playing, like the side bends that we know are helping to shape and support our spine. How can we see the miracle in the little stuff we're given? 5, 4, 3, feet together, left side bend to the left. Side bend left, right elbow, right hip. Side bend left, right elbow, right hip. You've got a minute total here, so exaggerate the bends. Watch the way your abs come alive, side to side. Awesome. Lean and squeeze. Feel that side working to your advantage, and if your feet are hip-width distance, challenge your balance by bringing them together like they're one strong, stable leg working for you. You got 20 seconds. Double pulse if you need to. I want you to become a priority in your own life. Choosing a conscious life that for you feels like an adventure, even in the mundane moments. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, left hip, right shoulder, wood chop squat. Inhale, exhale, drive into that hip straight. Ha. Squeeze through your glutes, let the weight go over your right shoulder, then drop low to the left side. The more mobility you can build in this, not in your legs but in your torso, swing and lift. Good. You're halfway, then we'll take it to the ground. Can you dive a little deeper into your legs? Squeeze your glutes hard at the top. Another thing I like to ask myself is, who am I when no one else is around? Like, am I actually having fun in my own head, in my own life? You may not be able to see all the cool shit that's going on around you, but you can definitely think about what's going on within you. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. High plank, no weights. All right, back to the top. You're either doing side crow hops or your variation of them, or adding a push-up. 1 push-up, take it to side crow. 1 push-up, take it to side crow. Push-up option, hit it. The good news is, in 30 seconds, you're on your back. Fight for the tension that you're building in your shoulders. Give me that little baby side crow hop. That strong push-up neck curling, and we're gonna dodge the dogs. It's like an obstacle course with Rocky and Rosie. The Frenchies that are like our sweet extra obstacle course of the workout. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2. Send your legs forward. We'll start weighted with the left hip, right elbow down. Frogger up, lower down. If you're not into froggers, you can hold modified side plank or full side plank. Inhale, lower. Open your left leg up to the sky. It's drop and lift. Drop, lift. Inhale, drive up. Inhale, drive up. Good. So this little floor sequence is a lot of booty, a little bit of abs, and a lot of undersides of the arms, your lats. As you drive up. Rocky's like, I just want to hang out next to you. Huh. You know, guy. 5, 4, power in the undersides. 3, 2, full side plank. Hold it on that forearm. You can put the weight down or let it rest on your hip. Modified side plank. Look, Rocky's giving me a little bit of a step to hold on to. My head can just rest on him. Thank you for that neck support. 15 seconds. Squeeze. Inner thighs, side abs. We got 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your butt, inhale, right weight over your head. Left leg to the sky, only tap that left foot. Lat pull, left weight, left foot. Lat pull, left weight to foot. Single leg sit up, drive the weight up. Inhale, lat pull, drive it up. So we've been doing a lot of twisting abs so far. This is the straight, the 8-pack, the more superficial layer of the rectus abdominis. As you lat pull, feel the underside of your arms tone, then push and hollow. The top of this action is such a good hollowing sensation. It's a push. And a reach. Yeah, we got it. Whoops. Oh God, I thought that was Rosie. Like, this weight's gonna hurt somebody. This 20-pound weight weighs more than most dogs. Last 4, last 3, last 2, single leg bridge. Right butt cheek up, right butt cheek down, up and down. If it's a little intense to keep your left leg up, you can always figure 4 the leg or do traditional 2-leg bridge. You have a minute here. Interval as much as you can by squeezing the backside of your glutes. Drive up, halfway down, drive up, halfway down, drive up. If you feel like for the final 30 you can put that leg up, go for it. Left leg back up to the sky. Push and push. Find that pressure building in the backside of your butt. So I grew up pretty Catholic. I grew up New Jersey, Italian, Irish Catholic. So very Catholic. Practicing, observing all of the things of the sacraments. So Easter for me, I forgot, it's like the Super Bowl of Christianity. 4, 3, 2, back to froggers on that same side for me. Same side. Right arm down again, but listen carefully. You're going back to where we started, or lift and kick, lower down. Lift and kick, lower down. Same froggers, lift and kick, lower down. Drive up from the right side of that glute. Giving the right side a nice burn. Good, Julie, that looks awesome. Lower slow, drive up. I share this with you because I like to think of the symbolism. It doesn't mean that in my current life I'm a big believer in the traditions I grew up with, but it doesn't mean that I don't love the mythology and the symbolism of what all these religious stories create. the story of Jesus rising from the dead, right? That's such a great thing that for all of us, we need a rebirth. We all need to shed and die with identities so that we can rebirth into something new and better. 5, we all have to sacrifice for the people we love a little bit to become something more. Last 3, last 2. Big weight on both hips. Butterfly bridges, up and drop, up and drop, up and drop. Squeeze. Ha. So we got a minute here, you've already started. You've got only 90 seconds left on your back before we're back on your feet. Drive with the power from the earth. Rise up from what's perceivably heavy. Or like the story of Passover. I've been doing some reading on it. And the idea of the Egyptians that had enslaved the Jesuits, enslaved the Jewish people. And so now they had asked God for protections to help free them from slavery. Well, that's a great story for any of us, symbolically. Who can we ask for help? Can we call on something bigger than us to ask to give us more freedom? Because sometimes it's not all on us. It's on something deeper within us. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Weight in your hands. Cross your right leg over your left for eagle. Inhale, eagle crunch with a lat pull. Tap up. Eagle legs. So your legs are as crossed as you possibly can. If you're like Julie, you may have the mobility to even cross your toes behind your calf. That's a different expression, right? That's a little bit deeper squeeze on the low abs. If that doesn't feel good on your knees, figure 4 is a great option to take tension out of your knees, or traditional crunches. You got 30 seconds and we're on your feet. Dig into this core strength. Inhale long, exhale squeeze. So within you, there are many facets of a holy encounter. There's you watching this crazy breath come in and out. The fact that you're even breathing, yes. But also there's power to ask for. Can you call on something within you for more power? Last 4, 3, 2, rock and roll to standing, 2 heavy weights. Deadlifts, ha. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Perfect. Deadlifts, ha. Exhale up. Squeeze that booty. So what we just did on the floor was right side dominant, right leg dominant, right side oblique dominant. We're gonna take this to the stand, or to our feet. 2 minutes lifting, 2 minutes cardio. Similar patterns with the right side dominant. Last 4, 3, left leg back, single leg deadlift, down for 2, up for 2, ha, left leg back. Inhale and exhale. Now if you're someone that wants to work core stability, you're gonna stay right here because it's so good for your spine and your abs. If you wanna do a little bit more cardiovascular, weights down, Shiva, kick, go faster. It's kick, Shiva, kick, Shiva. You'll notice this is weightless, so it's not about lifting the weights as much as it is height, flexibility, and speed. One-legged deadlifts are still a great place to stay for that stability. We got 8, 7, drive up from your left hamstring and squeeze your right butt cheeks. 4 more. Ha. 3, 2, 1 heavy weight. Inhale, lunge it back. We got a lunge, wood chop left, lunge right, wood chop left. Your right leg is forward, so we're still burning out that beautiful right side. Dig in and twist up halfway. How low can your body settle? So you have to learn to rise back up. To rise up from the dead, to rise up from the heavy and the dark. Last 5. Last 4. Faith in yourself for 3, 2. All right, no weights, just pulse. Pulse. Left leg back, right leg forward. When this beat drops, you can stay here. Cross country skis or switch hops. Ready, set, go. If you're into switch lunges, take them. Julie's taking those skis. Yep, Carolyn's on skis. That means long arms, long legs. Your toes and knees track straight forward, like you're going really fast ski poles. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right leg back. Just pulse it here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Catch your breath. One more time, 15 seconds, cross country, go. Ha, ha, ha. Or you can be in those lunges. Long strides, abs tight. It's 5. It's 4. 3, 2, send it to the ground. All right, from the top, left forearm down. Froggers, right weight on your hip. It's up, drop, lift. From your side butt, side abs, ha. This first one's about the open and close, the Pac-Man sensation to tone the inner outer thighs. This kind of goes with the theme. I just had faith that I'd wake up and that I was overreacting. I did tell my boyfriend though, if he got up to pee in the middle of the night to check if I was breathing, I don't think that would help. I'd probably already be dead, but just in case. It's a thought that counts. He claimed he put his finger under my nose. I very highly doubt it. He sleeps like a goddamn brick. There's no way he woke up. I have faith that the feelings I had inside were not necessarily death, that something was a little bit off in my musculature system and I was just overreacting. 5, 4, 3, 2, single leg sit up. So your right leg's up. Exhale, sit up and tap your right toes. Take that lat pull, tap your right toes. I call it a sit-up. It's kind of like a sit-up half crunch. Get as high as you can, and then slowly uncoil down. Push. Today's workout is asking your body to move in really weird ways. Dynamic ways, things you may not do on a day-to-day. Even just a single leg sit-up. It's a unilateral action, a one-sided action, so your brain has to work. Get a little bit smarter, think a little more efficiently about tapping just to the right toes. We got 8, 7, 6. How slow can you go on the way down? We got 4, 3, 2. Weight on your left hip, single leg bridge. It's lower and push, lower, push. 1 minute. Remember what we said on the first side, you can figure 4. You can also put both feet down equally instead. Lower and drive. Whatever you're doing, squeeze your bum, your hamstrings, and your sweet strength from the front line. At the top, I don't want to see your bellies out, no back bends. Pull your abs in. Rib and hip tips closer together. Inhale, lower, exhale, drive. We got 20 seconds. If you want to lift that leg back up, go for it. Squeeze from the back of your left leg. There is power in the push. I have faith in my abilities. There's something deeper and stronger inside of me. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to Frogger. Weights on the right hip again. This time option lift and kick. Lower together. Lift and kick. Lower down. Lift and kick. Inhale, lower. Drive it up. Good. Whatever the option, it's something that is challenging and a little bit different than the first time we were here. Doesn't mean if it looks different, it means it feels different. It's a new moment, a new chance to explore your body, and that's fun. We got 8, 7, 6. Keep doing the bottom side of your butt and your armpit lift. Last 4. Nice, Julie. Don't get 𝐤𝐿𝐴𝐿. 3, 2. Butterfly bridge. It's closed, open, or a regular bridge is fine. 1 minute of bridge, 1 minute of eagle crunches, and you finish this on your feet. We got about 4 minutes left of work, guys. 2 minutes on your back, 2 to 3 minutes on your feet. Let's do it. There is an intensity that has to show up right now, but it's a mental choice you take. So many times we're like, oh, I could half-ass it. No one's really watching. But what if you were the most important spectator of your life? Right now, it doesn't matter who thinks you're doing well. It doesn't matter how well you think other people are doing. It matters that you respect what you're doing. Can you be the best spectator, the biggest cheerleader and motivator? Last 4, 3, 2, left leg over right, eagle, lat pull, eagle crunch. Whether that double crunch happens in your low pelvis, where your tailbone ideally lifts off the ground as you reach the weight up past your toes. There's space and strength in the lower ribs, the upper abs. Fight for that squeeze. Let's get down to business. Squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make these last crunches mean something. A holy encounter with your best self. Last 2, rock and roll. Deadlifts, let's do it. Deadlifts and lower. Oh, deadlifts and lower. Do you want the 20s? Yeah, you can use them. Go for it. You can always have my heavier weights. I'm just the teacher. Yeah, deadlifts. This is our base. Deadlifts are toning your low back, part of that 364. If you want to add, single leg deadlift, no right leg. Down for 2. Up for 2. Inhale, slow. Exhale, drive up nice. Keep leveling your right hip with your left. The core work is the fact that you're trying to keep that right hip down. Remember in our warm-up, that one-legged halfway lift? Same action. Keep going. Woo! Inhale, drive it up. If you want to focus on weight training, stay here. Or weights to the ground. Shivas, let's do it. Shiva, kick. Inhale, kick. Inhale, kick. Inhale, drive up, drive up. Ha! Taking it hard and strong, nice height. Lift and lower. Squeeze! 15 seconds, that's about 8 more kicks. It's crazy what you can do with just your body weight. Feeling the strength of that kick you gotta carry all the way through. Last 4, last 3, last 2. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, wood chop over your right shoulder. Lunge left. Wood chop right shoulder. Lunge left. Wood chop right shoulder. Woo! Everybody's looking for something. Remember those initial wood chop squats we did? Do them here. Get low in your legs. Let your back right knee reach for the ground so you can tone your hamstrings and your quads. Woo! All right, 4 more, team. Lunge low. Swing and squeeze your abs high. 3 more. 2 more. Woo. Last one. No weight. Lunge pulse. Left leg forward. Hold. Lunge pulse. Okay, you know what's coming. 2 rounds of cross country or switch lunges. Let's let the beat drop. In 5. In 4. Last minute of work. 3, 2. Cross country. Cross country. Power lunges like Carolina or switch lunges like me. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right leg forward pulse. Let your breath, your heart rate come down. Soothe the body. Give it the oxygen it craves. When the beat drops, you take off in that final 15-second burst. Anything you got because we stretch after it. 3, 2, go. Cross country, switch lunges, or power step like Carolina. Whatever it is, your heart rate is through the roof. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Mountain pose. Breathe in. Lean to the right. Come through center. Catch your breath. Lean to the left. Come through center. Exhale, forward fold. Squat, tuck, and curl. Come down to your toe squat. So if it's accessible in your body, you're gonna sit back on your feet. So Julie, show toe squat for me, sit on your feet. If you've got knee sensitivity like Carolina, you're gonna either take a, let's see, toe squat. Carolina, can you go tippy toes like this? Yeah, do that, because I want you to be on your tippy toes. So right now the goal is to be on your tippy toes and stretch out the arches of your feet. It's gonna help your calf muscles, the longevity of your plantar fascia. You've only got 30 seconds, breathe. Carolina's on her tippy toes and fingers. Julie's got really intense pressure from her torso on the backside of her feet. It is no joke toe squat. You think it's like pretty easy? Oh, it is definitely not. It is pretty challenging on the fascia that gets a little bit sticky on the bottom of the feet, the plantar fasciitis that can build. 3, 2, all right, a little half pigeon action. Bring your right leg in. If pigeon's not in your practice, you're welcome to make it more of like a straight leg pigeon. See how I have my knees straight from my hip? Or more of an inner thigh stretch. There's 3 different directions. As long as your foot is kind of back and your right hip gets a stretch, that's where I want you to be. Breathe into your hip. Faith in yourself is taking the little micro steps, like just saying yes to this workout, like taking the time to stretch for just 5 minutes. That's it. That's faith that you're gonna be here a long time. Faith that you like yourself enough to take a chance to invest in yourself and in your health. Push yourself up to modified side plank. So your left shin is down, your right palm high. You can stay there or grab your foot like a Chopasana back bend if that's accessible. Look over your right shoulder. You can also make it just like a back bend. Inhale, nice open chest, the anti-sitting stretch. Exhale, tabletop. Second set of toe squat. Julie's gonna sit back, or me and Carolina are up on those tippy toes again, stretching the top side of the feet. Try to get as much stretch in your feet as you can. Awesome. About 5 deep breaths. Your air, your oxygen cools and calms the striking sensation of the stretch. Give it a little breather. Take me back to when awesome. Half pigeon on the other side, or whatever variation that feels good. Maybe your shin is straight, maybe it's more of a prone frog. Whatever it is, it's a hip stretch. I can't wait to go home. Can your head and your heart bow inward? So think about all of the religious faiths of the world. I like to think every year I travel to India, right? I've been there 8 times now. Bowing in is one of the ways that they show honor to the gurus and the swamis. Bowing and even like putting their lips to feet action, bowing in. Think about a Muslim tradition where 3 times a day at the main sunrise or lunch and sunset, they bow inward to their best self and to God. Maybe in the Christian faith, they bow at the altar or bow at the pew. In Judaism, there's so many ways to bow, but think about bowing towards the rabbi and offering the top of your head, that secret graceful spot. Bowing like this is showing faith and love to the deepest part of yourself. Open up to the left. Inhale, left arm high, side plank. Stay, or give me that little back bend. Oh, my left side's so much tighter than my right. I'm going to be mindful with it. Knowing your sides are different, acknowledge it. Inhale. And then slowly legs out in front of you. Give me a nice seated forward fold. So just legs forward. Let your body cascade down over your thighs. Reach for your toes. Head, heart. Slowly take it down to your back. This final pose before Shavasana is your choice. If you want to take like a happy baby, a little gentle twist. We've done a lot of twisting today. Little plow action. We're going to hit Shavasana, corpse pose in 30 seconds. Sometimes just asking your body what it needs, having faith in that innate healing technique, it knows. Your body's so smart. It's a natural healer. Breathe in. Find Shavasana, corpse pose. Let it all go. Carolyn is doing Shavasana with Rocky on her belly. If you have a fun prop like a dog or a baby, sure, bring it to the party. Maybe for you it's having the space right now without a dog or baby, that's also okay. Today I hope you choose a conscious life that's a holy encounter with yourself. And whether you're religious or not, it doesn't matter to me. Just exist as you are and watch how the miracles, the mundane moments of your life can become miraculous. Catching the eye stare of a stranger, listening to a kid's laughter, feeling a little sunshine on your skin or a fresh breeze, watching a caregiver who takes care of an elderly person. This morning, even as I was walking out of my client's house, there was someone going up their elevator with a big box of cookies. And at first, she knows I'm a trainer, so I thought she was going to be like, oh, I've got cookies I don't want a trainer to see. But she gave me this big, big girlish smile, and she's like, these are from my mom. And it was just so, that was God to me, just watching her be so happy to get cookies from her mom delivered. That type of awareness is what is going to move humanity forward. When you recognize your incredible power to rise up from the mundane, to recognize superpowers in other people, to recognize the holy in yourself, because faith in yourself is a power that changes your life. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take your arms long over your head. Pull your knees in and roll from corpse pose, death, that's the symbolism, into fetal rebirth. The metaphor, the story of that death to rebirth 3 days after. You rise up from whatever holds you back. Faith, hands at the heart. So grateful for your strong vessel. Having faith in yourself. Bow your head forward.